Hey, I just wanted to share something with y'all real quick that came to me during a session, one of my Love and Light sessions with a beautiful divine feminine. I was telling her, I said the sentence, I said to her, I am not watching the clock, but I am mindful of the time. All right. I'm not watching the clock, but I am mindful of the time. For many of you, this is a message for you about divine timing because you are so tired of hearing about divine timing. You could probably scream right now. But I am telling you that you are in a place because you have chosen to heal. You have chosen to grow. You have chosen to let go and surrender. You have chosen to cut some folk off. You have chosen to put some boundaries in place. You have chosen to do what makes you feel good. You have chosen to follow your own Ace of Cups, right? Meaning you're going to make yourself happy, realizing now that until you are happy, nothing or anybody around you can be happy. Kudos to you. But I said all that to say, when I said that sentence to her, I was like, I feel like everything that I needed to say to you and release to you from spirit has been said, right? Because what I'm saying again is divine timing is at work in your life. There was a time when I thought I had to give more to ask for my price when it comes to the work that I do, the ministry that I'm in. I thought I want to make sure that I'm giving more because I didn't really understand my worth and my value until I began to walk in it, until I began to do the thing, get in the trenches, start to work that work, right? And then I realized that I don't have to overperform or overgive, over love, right? I only have to be more authentic with myself, knowing what I can and cannot do, knowing my so-called limitations or my limits, right? Okay. And in this kind of work with the energy exchange, it can be kind of heavy depending on what you're working with or who you're working with. Right. And so I realized that I don't need an hour to say what I need to say. I don't need to feel obligated because I said this and that. I can change or become flexible or bend or shift my perspective at any time. I'm already talking to you, I hope. But what I'm saying is you are realizing that you're not watching the clock anymore. You're no longer worried about the when. You just are focusing on the why it's happening. And you're not even concerned about the how. You just know that it needs to be done. Something needs to be done. Something about you needs to change so that you can be what? Happier. So I'm saying to you, you're not watching the clock, but you are mindful of the time. You are mindful about where you are and what you need to be doing, and you are doing it. All right. I said you are not watching the clock, but you are mindful of the time, and you don't know what you need to change until you begin to make changes. And when you realize the changes you need to make, and then you make more changes, and we call that growth. We call that spiritual maturity. And it's a good thing that you're not watching the clock, but it's an even better thing because you are mindful of where you are right now. Mwah.